When you come in, there's not just one thing to do at Bourbon Street. You can walk in here to start having dinner with your family, and your family can stay in here. You can go in a sports bar and watch a game. You can go into the beer garden. Then if you're sticking around late enough, there's a nightclub that opens at 9 o'clock. Mardi Gras theme, we want to do something fun, something that was, you could really enjoy, and the community have something different. And nobody's really done anything in the area and that was really like this. Right now where the menu is, it's got a nice touch of Cajun, which we do very well. We have everything from steak to 20-ounce pork chop, everything from appetizers, finger foods to sandwiches. I mean, it's a little bit of everything.
So Henry, it seems like they really know how to throw a party at 115 Bourbon Street.
Well, it's just that when you go there, it's party time. We actually go there for the food, which is one of the many things to do there. It's a very busy, lively place. You can go there for dinner and easily get hung up in there for a few hours afterwards and not even realize how many hours have gone by. And you could finish dinner and then go out to the beer garden, which is, I think, the biggest beer garden I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, when we say sprawling, this place is 40,000 square feet.
Yeah, it used to be a Handy Andy Home Improvement Center. And and they'll give you an idea of how big the place is. I've sent people in there, and they would go in and eat and then not even realize that there's a whole club in the back. You know, they say, wow, I had dinner and we sat by the bar for a while, and then we noticed all these people funneling into the back someplace. And they went back there, and there's a whole nother room back there. They have bands there quite a few times a month. They might have like a guitar player out in a beer garden. There's a couple of volleyball courts there. There's just a million things to do in this place. They have a magician walking around, stuff like that.
So, Lana, were you playing volleyball the night you were over there?
No, I wasn't. But I definitely could see Henry shaking what his mama gave him on the dance floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, what Henry was saying, it is a ginormous place. I couldn't even find parking when I got in. And when I first walked in, I went on a Saturday night at about 9:30, and it was still kind of dead. But come 11 o'clock, 11:30, out of the woodwork was just lines and lines of people, a lot of gold chains, and a lot of scantily clad women, and they were ready to party.
Yeah. A couple of times I've met some young people that I know actually coming in as I'm leaving, and they say, where are you going? Come on, the party's just starting. I say, no, I can't handle that. I just come here to eat, and
the food was okay, but it really does seem like a bar place. I mean, the
What
menu
did you
is-
have to eat? What did you eat?
I had some chicken gumbo and jambalaya, and the jambalaya was okay.
Did it taste pretty authentic, or was it?
It's good. It was okay. It was adequate. I mean, it was a bar. I mean, it's a huge bar. They've got a huge concert hall, like Henry said, sand volleyball courts. I went there when it was bocce ball night, and it was the locals. It was legit.
Yeah.
And they were into it. And they didn't want to hear any of us kids sitting around. They were playing there to play some bocce ball. So it really did feel like a real neighborhood place.
That's what I would kind of describe it as. Everyone knows one another. In line, everyone was saying, hey, how's it going? And people in the restaurant were waving to people in line. So it felt like you were saying, it was definitely more of a neighborhood institution where people feel free to, be themselves and to get together.
And the owner and everyone there is from the neighborhood too, which makes them an even bigger part of it. Since they've been open, which has been just about 3 years or so, they've raised $2 million for local charities. They even have a firehouse chili on the menu where they give $1 to charity.
Sometimes with North Side places, you feel that people spend a lot of time primping and getting ready, men and women are, out to be seen, and I just didn't get the feel. I felt like everybody just came in.
Come 11 o'clock, those ladies were looking fine.
It's time to get down.
They were all ready.
Yeah, they were ready to shake it.
All right, Michael, so the question is, would you go there on a date again with your wife, or would you go there and hang out with your buddies?
Definitely, I'd go with a group of guys to go out, just to not do any of the sports and stuff, just to hang out. It's really fun. And in terms of the summertime with the beer garden, like Henry said, it's enormous. It's great.
You know, in the wintertime, they actually have an ice skating rink that they put out there where the volleyball courts are. And you know, you could bring kids and let them knock themselves out on a skating rink and just have dinner with your wife or whatever inside the restaurant and actually see them through the window.
Did you try the hurricanes?
I had a hurricane.
It ain't Mardi Gras unless you have a hurricane.
I definitely had a hurricane, and I think it was Thursday or something. I went there, and the hurricanes are special that day. So, you know, I always look for the drink specials, and luckily it was a hurricane that day, and it went real well with the crawfish etouffee I had. And I got to admit, that was the first time I ordered crawfish etouffee, and it was very good. You know,
I had that too, and it's spicy. It was on fire.
Yeah.
All right, Henry, you picked 115 Bourbon Street, so tell us what you like about
115
it.
Bourbon Street is a great, lively, big place. If you're in a sort of a blue mood, get over there and they'll definitely cheer you up.
Leilani, what about you?
I think it's definitely a place to prevent people from getting to arguments and deciding where to go at night, because if the ladies want to go out and dance, they could go out and dance. If the guys want to just kick back and hang out at the beer garden, they could do that. If people want to have a bite to eat, they could do that. So I just feel like it's a place where it offers something for everyone.
Michael, you're getting the last word in here now.
It's a fun place. What it sets out to do, it does really well. It's a big, loud, fun sports bar. They serve some food. It's good food, but don't let it get in the way. You know, don't fill up too much so you can't play volleyball and you can't ice skate in the wintertime. It's a fun place.
Great. Well, you can find all the fun at 115 Bourbon Street, which is at 3359 West 115th Street in Merrionette Park, Illinois, 708-388-8881. The restaurant is open from 11 a.m. till late every day. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab per person without the hurricanes is about $19.